Hey Royal Family, thank you so much for joining the front row with me, Roanna Moodley. And today I am finally filming my threading routine or threading regime, if you will. This is probably the fourth or fifth time that I'm doing this. So I'm very new, but because of the quarantine life, it had forced me to learn how to thread my upper lip and eyebrows, and I thought it was a skill that I am so grateful for, and I am so happy that I have learned it. I am nowhere near perfect, but it is definitely something that I'm getting better at every time I do it. So I thought, why not just share some of that with you and give you some of the tips that I found useful for me. So if you want to know how to thread your eyebrows, upper lip, then please keep on watching. Okay, so before you do anything, you want to have the right tools, because without the right tools, you won't be able to get this done. So the first thing you want to make sure that you have is a scissor, like so. You want to have a tweezer. You want to have a spoolie brush that looks like this. If you don't have a spoolie brush, you can use an old mascara brush and you can wash it off and it has the same bristles. And you need an angle brush. Then you need some eyeshadow. I'm going to use the red. And you need a thread of cotton. And you also need some baby powder to dry up your skin. Alright, so now that we've got everything that we need, let's get this sorted out. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of baby powder. You don't need a lot, just about this much. And I'm just going to, this is going to look crazy, but I'm just going to dry all the areas, especially because when you put moisturizer on, your skin gets a little oily. And you always want dry skin when you are threading so that the hair picks up really nicely. And now I'm going to take my angle brush and I am simply going to shape my eyebrows. Because I want to see where the line is, then I'm going to use this red color here to shape my eyebrows. That actually looks pretty cool. Okay, so now I've got the basic shape of my eyebrow. So why I've done this is because everything that is in the color, red or maroon that I've used, I'm not going to thread. And everything that is outside of that, that's the hair that's going to come off. Make sense? Okay, let us get started. The first thing you want to do is you want to unwind your thread like this. And you kind of want to make it as long as up until your elbow. You're going to fold it in half like this. And twist it. Make a knot at the end like that. Look. Check if it's strong. Yep. Now you want to hold the side where the knot is. There's the knot. You want to hold this side. And then with your other hand, you're going to twist it the other way. I usually do about 10 or 11 twists. It really depends on you. That should do it. And now you're going to move your hand in opposite directions like a scissor. So if this is down, this is up. And try and get this motion going. See? So now I thought it's always easier to do your upper lip. So I'm going to do my upper lip first, and then I'm going to do brows last. So what you want to do is put your tongue like when you go to the beautician. Make the skin very taut as possible. The part that's open, that's where you're going to place it. Like that. And then this that opens up is going to cut the hair out. So I'm going to do it. I can't talk while doing it, so just watch, okay? You always want to go in the direction that the hair grows in, and you want to go against the hair. So if the hair is growing this way, you want to place it and go up this way. So this side is always hard for me to do, but we're going to try. Sometimes it's harder to do it this way because my hands are used to doing it this way. So I generally just go with it this way anyway, but it takes a bit longer because it's not against the hair. So now that my upper lip is done, I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm going to start with this eyebrow first. The first thing you want to do is you want to comb all the hairs up. You're going to cut anything that's sticking out at the top. So with my eyebrows, they're a little bit weird, so I don't really need to cut too much because when I brush it up, it doesn't really look too bushy. But there's a little bit here that I'm gonna cut. Now I'm going to thread all the hair that's underneath the red. Okay, so I've got my cotton, I'm ready to do my eyebrows, and I've trimmed off a little bit of my hair. And there's the tricky thing, because when you're doing it on your own, you don't have anyone to hold down your lid and you kind of have to do it yourself. So what you got to do is you got to close your eyes, look and pick your eyebrows up like so. Then you're going to place the string and clip. Now it's time to do this side. It's very difficult to do this side. Mind Shiv with his noise. So this side is always difficult for me to do. And now I'm just going to brush it off again. And you'll see that I still need to do quite a lot here. I'm going to use my tweezer to get right in close and neaten it up better. Well, there you have it, nice and clean eyebrows. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wash my face and put on some aloe cream on it, and that will cool it down. You don't really want to use makeup after threading so that you can give your pores some time to breathe, but this is how I get it done. It's not that bad, I don't think. I still got the red on, but like it's still okay. Look at that. I hope this was helpful, and if you liked this video, if it was helpful, please give it a thumbs up, comment below and let me know what other videos you'd like to see or what you thought of this video. And if you haven't by now, come on, please hit that subscribe button and show your girl some support. And until the next video, hey, keep it royal.